Hey guys, Michael again, Power Focus Fitness. Basically, I'm just going to put together a little bit of a meal. Nothing too strenuous, pretty quick and easy. It takes about 10-15 minutes to cook. Basically, just got half kilo of chicken mince, about just over half a kilo of just mixed veggies that I've just defrosted in the microwave for about 4 minutes. Tin of diced tomato. I'm going to have a European grain special blend, a blend of brown rice, legumes, ancient grains and seeds, because they're so ancient, you know what I mean. Basically what I'm also going to do is put in a little bit of Blair's Original Def sauce. Beautiful, very hot, very nice. But I'm going to put in a little bit of that just to give it a little bit of heat, because I do enjoy a little bit of heat. And then after that, I'll probably add in a little bit of the Cullen's Furious Reaper hot sauce. If you guys haven't tried them out, give it a crack. It's pretty good. So one ingredient I'll just grab. The best ingredient of all, good old El Toro taco seasoning from Aldi. Basically all of this, except for the sauce and the Mackenzie's diced tomatoes, are from Aldi. That's where I shop. So basically, I'm not going to use any oil for this. Oh, wrong one. Where are we? That one. So we'll get that going. So as I said, it's pretty straightforward. Just getting that mince out. The fat from the chicken mince itself is what I'll be using just to keep that going. So that's why I'm not going to use any oil. I'm not going to bother with that. So get that straight into the pan. If I do use oil, I always use the extra virgin olive oil. But as I said, I'm going to be using such a small amount of oil, it doesn't really matter. So I'll add that in nicely. Quick and easy. Make sure you wash your hands beforehand as well. I did wash my hands just before doing this. Put that out of the way. Just going to wash that chicken juice off. We'll get ourselves a spoon here and we'll just... Really the longest process of this, as I said, is really just cooking the chicken. Everything else you just put in and just sort of warm it all up. So what I'm going to do, I'll just pause this for now. Rightio, got that chicken cooked now. Still a couple of little bit of pink bits in there, that's not going to matter, they're going to cook off. So basically now I'm just going to add in the veggies. Just give them a nice toss and a bit of a stir. Try not to chuck food all over the place, but you know, these things happen. And try and break that mince up a little bit more if you can. This is going to do me for 3 meals. Just stir that around a bit. Get some heat into those veggies. So now I'm going to add in this sauce, the seasoning. So I'll add this seasoning in. I like to test that in a little bit. And then just give that a bit of a toss around or a stir. As I said, this is very simple. It's been about 10 minutes since I started. Now we're doing the rest of that. As I said, just give it a good mix around. turn that down a little bit. Everything's nicely coated now. So we'll get out there. You know what, I might actually add a little bit of this first. I'm not going to put in a lot of this. And you'll see just a little bit of a sprinkle around. I would use chili flakes, but it's not hot enough. It's just a waste of money for myself. So actually we'll leave that. What we'll do, we'll add this in now. Doesn't matter what tomatoes you use. This just helps bulk it up a little bit too. It gives it a bit more of a wet consistency. As I said, the Cullen's Furious Reaper sauce, hot sauce. I'll see how it goes when I'm eating it, and maybe add a little bit of that to it. So basically, as I said, I'm going to do this, set this up as 3 meals for myself. This whole bag of rice, or this packet of rice, microwavable rice, just a minute and a half. Being a little bit lazy, I could cook the rice myself, but I don't know. As I said, it doesn't taste too bad. It is brown rice. I don't really like brown rice, but that's not actually that bad. So basically, I'll just give that a nice, good stir around. All that chicken's cooked. As I said, I defrosted the veggies before, so they'll just get nicely heated up. So basically, we'll just chuck all that stuff over here. As I said, a little bit of the Blair's original death sauce, pretty good. So as I said, basically what we're going to be looking at here now, you're looking at maybe around for the 3 meals, protein wise, probably around 30 to 35 grams of protein. You're looking at about 7 grams of protein, actually 14 grams of protein just for this rice. So with the chicken, so you'd say about 35 grams of protein, about 7.5 grams of fat. Yeah, 0.6 of a gram of fat in that. So you're looking at about 7.5 grams of fat. And then your carbs, this is just myself personally, because this is 2 serves. I have the 2 serves. So it's 2 serves per packet. And it is 45.4 grams of carbs per serve. So I'll be having 90 grams of carbs with this meal, and that's what I'll be doing with the other 2 meals as well. So that's just me. I do a lot of bodybuilding. I also do a lot of cardio. I also do boxing, so I just like to keep, well, I have to keep eating a lot just to start gaining weight. So as I said though, 90 seconds, minute and a half in the microwave. That's going to be 3 meals for me. I'll have a packet of this rice with each meal, and I'll put this away. So around 35 grams of protein, 90 grams of carbs, 7.5 grams of fat. So pretty easy. You've got your good veggies there, so you've got yourself a good amount of fibre. So hope you guys give this a crack, and like and subscribe to my channel. Give me any comments. I'll do a few more cooking channels. I'll do a few more cooking tips or what I make. Usually I'm pretty basic, but I'll put them on during the next, over the next period, however long that will be. Alright, thanks guys. Cheers. Have a good morning, good day, or a good night. Thanks guys. See you later.